Morning, bro. No skip this morning, so that's good. Well, it's not good, but where is he? Fuck, shut up. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna go walk to the park, get on the mend, I suppose, just to see. I'm not gonna train, but just to see what it'd be like, just to set up the new bars. I got the Kensui bars. I don't know if I showed you that. The straight parallettes as opposed to the rings, straight handles, and it's pretty good. I don't mind it, but I think I like rings better for the dips and all that, which is what I might do a quick test of. What I wanted to mention is, yeah, mate, for my knees, I've been wearing the Converse and stuff. Wearing the flat shoes seems to give me knee pain for some reason. These ones now. But the squats are the best thing for the legs, in my opinion. I've been doing like sets of 15. If I actually did it heavy, it'd be even better, I imagine. Better than leg extension, better than hamstring curls. And or the deadlifts. I'm doing like max like 8 reps of 80 kilos, I think. But yeah, it's good for the hamstrings, good for the knees, I believe. As long as I don't go too heavy, it should be good. Nice and peaceful, eh? Nice. Actually. So yeah, not a bad setup. Definitely feel weak as fuck. First time on the basketball courts there. So this is like 7:30, 7 to 7:30. There's basically no one here. There's probably a 10-foot hoop. And nice. And yeah, so I could come here in the morning and play basketball too, which is pretty awesome. And you wouldn't read about it. I'm not sure whether this is back to front, but the wet vest has arrived as well. So yeah, got it inside out, but anyway. Comfortable. Push up. It's cool. Pull up. Take it off. Not sure how to take it off. Like this. Not sure much of this, but cool to play with and see. Bro, a quick update. Highest in pace unit and the highest in the FOS unit. Very nice. The top marks in, yeah. The one where we did the recycling project and the one where we did the internship. Top marks, number one. So to wrap up, just some things I thought I'd mention. So yeah, came first in those 2 units. Spoke to mum on the phone. Also, over pursuit, I really wanted to tell mum that, but I think she could tell that I just wanted to talk to her. And unfortunately, like, I've proved it to myself that many times with any woman or any person, like, wanting them and like they'll want you or appreciate you less or whatever. And I don't care. Like, it's the way it is. So probably I should just wait until mum reaches out as well. But anyway, same as any other person, and just doing me. But she said something really important, which was think about what I did in those units and maybe that's where I want to pursue and what I want to do. Because I wanted first in those units. I told, like, from back in like Seymour, when I heard Seymour got a first award like 3 years ago or whatever. I don't know, because I knew I could do it too. Anyway, yeah, I knew I could fucking do it, and I did it. But yeah, not working towards it, but not being attached to the outcome, and then good things happen. You know, anytime you're attached to the outcome, bad things happen. But I was thinking, like, yeah, what was good in those units? So in the FOS unit, I was good at leading class discussion and group discussion and volunteering. A good connection with the authoritative tutor figures and the boys. I did pretty much all the work behind the scenes. I wasn't the best at communicating and delegating roles, or that I could do that, but I'd rather just do all the work by myself. But I did, like, for the financial side and all that, tried to include other people and where expertise was that I didn't have, spread it out. But lots of reflective writing every week, just writing up long 4 or 5 paragraphs for like a 1% thing. Did well in that, like thinking, like, what happened, why did it happen, what could I learn, that sort of thing. So reflective writing, did that really well. And yeah, forming a project, being a leader of a team, but sort of leading by example. And in the Symbio unit, I mean, I enjoyed like walking around and talking to my fellow colleagues, I suppose, except like I didn't like the chemistry stuff and following analytical tasks. I hated that. That was shit. And numbers and stuff. But I didn't mind doing, like, working around, going around, organising stuff, taking orders as well. And I can give orders and whatnot, so I can do a bit of both. But talking with Nimrod, being on time, punctual, presented well. But yeah, like, I stuffed up on the last nutrition test downstairs because I couldn't remember what to do and I didn't listen. So it's like analytical tasks and just pressure sometimes. I don't like it. I like to start early and understand things before I really dive in. But I guess that can be done. A lot of prior planning. But yeah, so like walking around, what did I do else in that unit? Pace unit. Some reflective, I did an essay, which I did well in. And like, yeah, reflective piece. So a lot of reflective writing, teamwork, but a lot of self-work. Yeah, I guess maybe you can draw something from that if you listen back to this. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Like, like after every tutorial class for the FOS one, I'd go and I'd make sure I write that reflection because I just wanted to get it done. But it was also good and I enjoyed it. And probably took an hour max each time. So that was good. And I got my internship done as quickly as possible. And I got a reference out of it. Like, I must have done well. So yeah, a lot to think about. Today was shocking with the nose. That was bad. But yeah, and I haven't heard back from Sam's Fitness. I may not. I'd say tomorrow. But again, I don't know. So if I get the offer, then, well, that's another thing I've got to think about. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, because at work today, I barely said anything. I did 52 cases. The next person had 10 cases. Plus I did like at least 10, 15 tracker cases. And I was on calls and I had a bit of chats actually. But like, I can work, man, and I enjoyed it, and I just didn't like small talk. But obviously, I like small talk when I was at Symbio, when I was with the boys in the group meeting, like when it's actually meant to happen. You know, when there's not work to be done, or when you're trying to work towards something as a team. I did it downstairs at the bloody, oh, what's it called? When we did that trivia for the future and international students, all that stuff. I led that. You know, it's just not a contact center environment, and the environment where we're sitting at the computer, there's work to be done, but it's like just sitting down and whatnot. So like asking questions to get something done. It's like, even though there's no real pressure on me, but I do like small talk, but we get into work as well. So yeah. I did 5 sets of like 15 push-ups and just like 6 chin-ups with the 9 kilo weight vest. It's very good. I definitely liked it. So yeah, something to keep in mind for future. But yeah, so overall things aren't going too bad. Glad that I had a quick chat to you. Just think about how the performance in those units can sort of go into other areas. But yeah, too scared to do it still. But yeah, writing the goals down, I suppose, it really helps. So yeah, just keep it in mind.